This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good morning, Marina Barayeva. Did I get it?
Barayeva.
Ooh, I love it. How are you doing, Marina?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
I'm excellent. Now, am I saying your first name the way you would say it as well? Marina. Am I doing that correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's a great pleasure to connect with you, Marina. What part of the world are you in right now?
I'm in Beijing, China right now, and it's the afternoon here.
That's wonderful. Well, do tell me which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this time.
Well, I help entrepreneurs to grow their authority and become an influencer in their niche.
Ooh, tell me, how do you do that?
You know, a lot of people like you, I, and many others, they already have the knowledge or experience or passion, but they don't really know how to organize it and grow that. So I developed the authority system, which helps them to define what they want and put it in the process, into the system, how they grow that by using creating content for their audience, doing podcast interviews, appear as a public speaker, working with other influencers. So when we work all together, you have some audience, I have some audience, we collaborate, we grow our influence, we grow our audience, we grow our business. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, definitely amazing. So, I mean, like, how do I connect with you if I'm interested in this?
Well, you can go to marinabarayeva.com, and if you really want to know what type of influencer you are right now, you can go to marinabarayeva.com/influencer and take a quick quiz, answer a few questions, and you will get some recommendations on how to grow your authority next. You will see where you are right now, what's your next step, and then we'll just communicate through emails on how you can build it up.
Now, who did you learn this skill from, Marina?
I watch other successful people, how they've get at where they are, what they did to grow their businesses, their lives. And I also traveled a lot around the world and talked to many people, whether they're entrepreneurs or just regular people. I'm a creative person by nature. Like I'm a photographer. There's my main business. And when I talk to other photographers or other creatives, they're really good in what they do. And their business is not that good. So when you combine all the dots, like what problems those people have and what success people who already got their lifestyle and business which they wanted to, then you see this connection, this pattern, how we can grow it together.
Now, English is not your first language, I am guessing here. What is your first language?
I'm originally from Russia.
Ooh.
And I moved to China.
I love your accent.
Yeah. As I say, I speak 3.5 languages. I speak Russian, English, my Chinese is intermediate, and I speak some Spanish.
That's amazing. I'm always fascinated by individuals that speak more than one language. What is the first language you translate into in your mind?
Well, now it's more complicated. Especially in Beijing, when I speak to people, we communicate in whatever language is comfortable for us. When I talk to myself, like when I think, if it's convenient, I think in English or in Russian. And the same, I do my writings in English or in Russian.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, do tell me one other thing, Marina, that you've done consistently over the last 3 years.
I woke up and I went to sleep with the gratitude for everything I've got. And during the day, I experiment a lot on many things, whether it's business, life. And I think it's so powerful because first you learn how things actually work. And second, it's a great antidote of failure. When you do an experiment, let's say you want to experiment on being on a podcast. This is one I've done a few months ago. So you focus on the process itself. There's no failure. There's just outcome, whether things work or doesn't work. And you're grateful for that.
Yeah,
because when you set you set a goal for yourself and then you do not achieve this goal, you feel like, you feel bad.
Yeah.
You failed. But with experimenting, no.
I love it. It's like a catch-22, isn't it? You're cheating yourself into ensuring that you focus on what's important, which is to grow.
Exactly.
Who did you learn that from?
From my childhood, probably. I was very curious about different things, how things work, and just try it. I think Russian people are more into those new things. When we grow up, we taught by many things. We learn to do many things. And if I travel around the world, for example, I compare our education system and American education system. In America, you're more focused on maybe specific subjects, whether it's school or kindergartens. In Russia, we learn a lot of things, and then you don't know where to apply them. But when you grow up, it makes your brain think in so many different ways. So it's very interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Even I think like you would have experienced the way the Chinese do their math, right? I think it's that switch in applying so many models and concepts mathematically. It also expands how they think, doesn't it?
Like every subject, it's not only math. And it's interesting to see and compare different cultures. Like if I'm in Russia, when I was young, we often went with my parents to pick up mushrooms. When I got to China, I asked some of my Chinese friends, like, where do you get those mushrooms? Do you have forests nearby? How do you pick them up? They look at me like a crazy woman. Pick up the mushrooms? You go to the store and buy them?
Amazing audience. Again, you're hearing it live here from Marina Barayeva. And I'm going to I'll get it eventually, but it's an amazing name. Marina, let's switch gears for a moment now. Let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful warm blue Caribbean water. Marina, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Wow, that was a long time ago. I remember I practiced to play a lead role for one of the Russian tales. That is so bright memory for me.
How old were you in that memory?
I think about like 3 or 4. I had several sentences which I was supposed to say.
Did you get all of the sentences?
Yeah, I just had to. One of my main sentences was I had to call guy's name, the prince's name. Ivanushka, where are you?
Why do you think this memory is so clear?
Maybe because it was very exciting. I was so happy, and it's interesting. I like acting. I studied some drama before too. It's like, again, you can experiment. You can be in different roles. You can try to be in the fairy tale for a moment.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
Wow. Those are my experimenting. Those are the different things which I try when I travel, when I do my work. I'm in business, I'm with people.
Yeah.
It's like you're excited about something new, and you always have different characters. You just have a chance to show yourself from different side. And also in acting, it's very important to listen another person. What you, for example, Angel, say, I listen to you and I reply to you. And we have a little drama right now. You ask me a question, I answer. So isn't it this similar like in my childhood?
Yeah.
And it's very exciting.
Yeah, I love it. I also love as well how you help other professionals, other entrepreneurs, other individuals understand their roles as well and how they can be more visible. That's pretty cool as well, that you didn't just do it for yourself, but now you've found a way to help other individuals as well.
True. It's so exciting to help other people.
All right, my friend. If we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
I don't remember. It was at 12, but somewhere around the time, the teenagers time. One of my favorite songs was Bailamos by Enrique Iglesias. Probably if you connect those dots, this affected to me where I am now too, because I like dancing.
There we go.
Everything is connected.
Everything is definitely connected. All right, Marina. Well, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Marina, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes, I shared with everyone as much as I can, and I try to help other people's.
Are you married?
No.
Do you have children?
No.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, it's a big part of my life.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
For sure.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
It's the first thing which I get rid of when I get to the new apartment.
The TV. Interesting.
The TV.
What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Oh, definitely less than 8. But I think sometimes I spend a lot of time.
All right. If you had to share with us, Marina, your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, what would you say that is?
I would say whatever you are thinking about for a long time, or you think about, you dream about right now, you either do it or you quit. Don't waste your time and life to think how things might happen, what will be. Just do and see the results.
Love it. Marina, this is a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Well, thank you so much, Angie, for this amazing time. And if listeners want to connect with me, I'll be happy to connect on the website. You can listen to the podcast. It's Marketing for Creatives. You can find on any audio platforms. And feel free to connect to me on Instagram.
There we go. Marina Barayeva, thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Angel, you're an amazing host. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.